Hey guys, Lyra Links here. I've been trying to think of things that I wanted to do continuing forward on the channel, and I kind of just felt like going down a nostalgic path because I ended up dressing like Mimikyu today completely. I've even got my little Mimikyu plushie over here, so it got me in the Pokemon mood. And then I looked at some of my Mimikyu cards, and it just made me want to look through more of my Pokemon cards. So, this is a video I've suggested before, but I want to go through my entire Pokemon card collection, which is a decent amount of cards at this point. I have lots of tins covering my entire desk and boxes and just all kinds of stuff. So this is going to be probably a longer video. I don't want to drag it out too long, but there are some cards that I might get a little nostalgic over. So I am just going to start with what is the closest and work my way through everything eventually. I've got this Sobble tin right here, and I think I just have the cards that I got from this tin in general in this one. I see some codes on the top, but I think I already gave these away before, so we're just gonna set those to the side. The true prize of this tin is Inteleon V. Beautiful. We've got rare candy. I'm probably just gonna skip through trainer cards a little bit. Raboot. Bead. Rhyperior. Yeah, literally I just felt like being nostalgic over Pokemon cards, and I've got a ton of them. I remember being pretty excited during this tin opening. It wasn't the most fantastic, clearly. I'm already seeing repeats and things like that. But making Pokemon card videos is just really fun for me. As a huge fan of the series, I just always love looking at the different designs. There's a lot of cool art. And even though I still to this day haven't learned the game, I really want to. It just hasn't happened yet. But yeah, Pokemon is something I remember from childhood and feel like I can just never grow out of. In fact, people telling me that they have grown out of their Pokemon phases, I don't understand, because I'm like, I don't know. I still can't get over Pokemon. Pokemon is one of those series that will forever be near and dear to my heart. My room is just completely covered in Pokemon stuff, honestly. I do remember at one point I had a lot of Pokemon cards, and I used to ride around with them in like the basket of my bike for some reason. And one day a neighbor girl stole a bunch of Pokemon cards from me, and my dad had to tell her that there would be a reward for finding them or whatever to get them back. There were still some missing, but she did give me most of my cards back, and that is still one of those memories that bothers me to this day, because I'm just like, she really accidentally snatched some of, not accidentally, I don't even know what I'm saying, she just snatched up some of my cards, and that was that. Wow. I do get bullied. I did get bullied a lot for my Pokemon obsession. For some reason, we used to be horrible children and like cut up the Pokemon collection books, like just the official guidebooks and stuff and all the information on Pokemon. We'd just cut the Pokemon pictures out and play with them, almost like they were toys in a way. I would do that with some friends on the playground, and like, first of all, that's horrible. That we destroyed those books for the sake of that. And we also ended up cutting out some cards too, which is even worse now that I love collecting cards like I do. Here we have the Venusaur and Celebi GX tin. I love looking at Shaman, it makes me so happy. But yeah, we used to get bullied for just openly playing Pokemon on the playground. Or we would just play with each other, like attack like this as if we were using Steel Wing, like just pretend like we were Pokemon. It was ridiculous, but a lot of fun. So yeah, that is why I am 19 and still hopelessly in love with Pokemon. It's just one of those games also that I feel like I can always go to get a good feeling from. It's not like they're the hardest games in the world to beat, and there are just like a lot of cute features. Battling is so much fun. There's nothing that I don't really like about Pokemon. Pokemon is just such a great series. I mean, obviously there are some card designs I'm not into sometimes, some Pokemon that I don't really like, but for the most part, it's beautiful ones that I adore. There's honestly no point to this video other than I'm feeling very nostalgic lately. So, I'm very sorry. I am trying my best to go through and make it a little bit interesting, but honestly, at this point, it's just rambling about my obsession. Because these aren't really the cards that are going to get me super nostalgic, since these are the most recent ones, but there are some in my collection that I just love because of memories that are attached to them. These are also new cards here, and I'm just going to go through them kind of quickly. I mean, I'm not going to open this one because this just contains all the ones listed on the back for the Alolan Ninetales form, so there aren't really any special cards in there. It's just kind of one of those things that I got because I adore Alolan Vulpix. But here is a card that actually has a lot of value to me. When I did an opening on Patrick Pyro's channel, you can check him out and subscribe if you want. We have some videos collabing together. I got this from a pack that was given to me by one of our good friends. And yeah, the video's on his channel. I was so excited about this because I got this from a pack from the dollar store. That's just so cool to me for some reason, like just getting this out of a little 3-card pack in the dollar store. Crazy. Also, it was a gift, so I didn't have to pay for it at all. That's also something kind of funny to me, but yeah, we've got adorable little Alolan Vulpix in here. My friends are awesome. They're always thinking about me. I appreciate them always, like, buying me card packs and all this random crap for the fun of it so that we can all have a good time together. And yeah, they know that the little things like that make me happy. I'm glad that I have friends who are still as much in love with Pokemon as I am, or at least respect my Pokemon love and feed my addiction. You gotta love friends that are enabling me, because I will never stop. Yeah, we've just got some basic cards here. I don't know if any of these codes are still good, otherwise I would have given them out in the code giveaway video. Maybe I'll do another one of those, but I'm not sure if those cards, yeah, like I said, I don't know if they've been used, so I don't know if there would be a point in doing a video, but maybe I could put them up and people could try them and see if they can get anything from it. Anyway, that brings us to the next tin. I've got this Venusaur. Oh, it appears that this one, I have bamboozled myself and filled this with only nail polish. I do actually reuse a lot of my Pokemon tins. I try to store cards in them, but also, like with this Sylveon tin that I have over here, I store a lot of jewelry in that. And yeah, they're very useful and decorative after you take the cards out of them. This is why I adore tins. I also feel like I have better luck with tins than just regular card packs. So, inside of here, we have Arcanine to begin with, and some Growlithe cards. You know, there's a reason I collected a lot of those, but now I feel like I was silly for doing so. Ooh, Deoxys. I love him. Oh, and the Rayquaza was in this one. I was so excited. I felt like I was getting such good luck. It made me very happy. Doing card pack openings, I feel like it might be a little boring to some people in a way, but for me it's just so much fun. I adore looking at these. I do have a very collector-like nature. I just want to own all the stuff from a series that I love. Once I like something, I just kind of get really into it in a way, and I just can't stop myself from surrounding myself with it. So now I have a bajillion Pokemon cards. I don't know if I have a lot of ones that are good or really worth anything, but I really love all the cards that I do have personally. And it's very fun for me to do this. I'll probably never stop. We have Jolteon here next that I stored some things in. So I'm assuming these are the cards from when I opened it back then. Nincada, Bagon, Electric. Sorry that I just kind of flipped through them so quickly, but like I said, this could take all day otherwise. And I love Reshiram. Ooh. I just really felt like getting on here and doing a YouTube video. I need to get a few things set up on my laptop, but I think I should be able to make a little bit more storage space for a while up until I can get like a stick, you know, to put in a hard drive, whatever, so that I can have more storage and get rid of old things that I don't need. Oh my gosh, I was so excited about this Entei. Entei is my favorite legendary dog. But anyway, what I'm saying is there is going to be a lot more content, but I kind of wanted to do something simple today, something fun. And apparently that was just showing off that I have way too many Pokemon cards in my room. And one of my sister's friends is actually a Pokemon card collector. His collection is much more impressive than mine. That's what I'm trying to get out here. But yeah, it makes me just want to collect even more because some of the Pokemon cards just look so beautiful. I feel like there is a lot of detail and thought put into them, different art styles. I just really enjoy that about them. And we have Flareonton here. Starting off with Litten at the top. Ooh, the cute little fire kitty. Fun fact, I almost chose Litten as my starter in Sun and Moon, but based on the final evolutions and turning out to find that my prediction of Poplio becoming a fairy type was true, I had to go the Primarina route. She was beautiful. So I just used Litten in Ultra Moon. Maybe that's not interesting to anybody else, but do you ever just like have that moment where something changes your decision last minute about a starter? Some people say that they prefer not to look at the final evolutions, but I always love to see because I want to make sure that I love that Pokemon all the way down its line. I don't know. Sometimes I do kind of dislike Pokemon just based on their designs. Who doesn't? Everybody has that one Pokemon that they look at and they're like, why? But there are also so many cuties like Ralphs, and that's why I love this series. Very diverse. You know, up until the point, I guess that they run out of ideas sometimes, but, ooh, Subtile EX. The only thing cooler than that is Blaziken, hehehe. The best starter ever in my opinion. Torchic, beautiful. I do have a ton of Torchic cards that you're definitely gonna see here in a little bit. Oh, Togetic, I love that evolution line as well. That goes through another tin. As you can see, it is just never ending. When I like something, I cannot stop myself. I don't know if there are any in here still. It says empty. So I took those out and put them in another one. I don't know if there are any in here either. There are a few. I have so many boxes, and yeah, I just have 1,000 Pokemon cards in each of them. I got these cards all from McDonald's. Every time McDonald's comes out with Pokemon toys, I just can't help myself and I try to buy them all. I love Togekiss, so I was happy to find this card with Cynthia. Beautiful champion. Braixen, looking cute. Esper and Dino, one of my favorites. I actually bought these cards for like 10 cents each from a con, and I was just choosing Pokemon that I really adored, like Dino, Esper. I really love those ones. And we got Torchic here. I thought I already had this card, but just in case, I was going to buy it again, and I can never have too many copies of any given Torchic. It is my dream someday to be able to own every different design of Torchic card, but we are not anywhere close to there yet. I also found a bunch of different designs of Esper. Curly is a cutie. I really love this one of Torchic, just like wiggling its little booty, it looks like almost. Wooper's an adorable Pokemon. Hydreigon, great Pokemon from Gen 5. Gen 5 is underrated in my opinion, not gonna lie. Hydreigon was such a beast on my team, and I could not have done it without it. I named my dino Fluffles, and then it evolved into Hydreigon and helped me destroy the Elite Four, and an Arceus that my friend used against me before. I have very good memories of using Hydreigon. Yeah, this one I'm flipping through pretty fast. A lot of these Pokemon, like I said, I really love, but these aren't the super sentimental ones. I do like getting cards at cons a lot of times because I feel like I can find really good deals around. People are just getting rid of a bunch of random cards, and I'll look through to see if I can find anything that I like. I usually don't look for anything that might be like worth a lot, and I guess I should, but I just look for my favorites and collect the crap out of them. So this tin is really full of cards. There are a lot in here. So we have Glameow, cutie, Sharpedo. Oh, we've got more Growlithe and Misdreavus, the favorite Pokemon of my sister. Togepi, I can never have enough of that line. I always want to find cards for them. I have a lot of copies of a lot of the same cards, but that's bound to happen after collecting for a while and getting a lot of the same types of card packs at once. Cyndaquil sleeping on the wood is so cute. I love that card. Sandygast. We have an Alolan Vulpix here, and after getting that Alolan Ninetales pack, I have like 1,000 of these babies now. It's still so cute. We've got that energy. Rowlet, oh my gosh, Rowlet's such a cutie. I was talking about the Alolan starters earlier, and obviously I guess Rowlet was the one I didn't pick in either game. But after starting to watch the Sun and Moon anime, Rowlet has actually become one of my favorite little beans ever. Rowlet is just so cute in the anime, the way it sleeps in Ash's backpack, and always. And the little coos that it makes, the trills. Just, I love it so much. I kind of, oh, Esper yawning, oh, it's so cute. I love Esper too. And Slowpoke. Slowpoke is baby. But yeah, I avoided the anime at first for Sun and Moon because I thought that the animation was a little weird for me, but after actually getting into it, it's just so adorable, and I feel like when I start, it's hard to stop afterward. Ooh, more Torchic love and appreciation. Like I said, I have a bajillion of the same types of cards because I don't mind as long as it's Torchic, Combuskin, and Blaziken. I will take all of the cards of those that I see ever. This one is sadly damaged, but I still love it. I think this might be the only version of this art that I have. I really like this, and I'd like to find another one that looks nicer. We have more of it spitting the embers. Ooh! And this here is the first Torchic card that I ever obtained. Beautiful. So it kind of ended up in a sleeve. I only have a couple sleeves for my Pokemon cards, and a lot of them just ended up on Torchic cards because I'm obsessed, as I've said 1,000 times. This one is so cute. Ooh, and then with the sparkles. Found some hollows too. Always makes me happy. We've got Combuskin and Blaziken. There's this Jolteon EX, Rayquaza EX, Delta Species. I've had these for a while now. Those cards are old. Ah, Altaria EX. I was so happy when I saw her. She's such a pretty looking Pokemon. And Sylveon. I think, yeah. I don't know if this is the one that I got. This is the one I got outside of a tin. Gorgeous. I was so happy. Sylveon is probably my favorite evolution. I think she takes the cake slightly over Glaceon. I really love her, and this card is so beautiful. This card is also very beautiful. I adore Primarina. And that line. Popplio was such a cute baby. I feel like it was a good decision for me to end up with that Pokemon. I feel like it probably fits my personality the most. Oh my gosh, this card. This break. Nidoking. I love the way it looks. Every time I see it, it just makes me so happy. I love that design. Farfetch'd. We've got a bunch of trainer cards and a bunch of other pretty common ones through here. This one is a mix in this tin of some older cards and some newer ones. It's really crazy to look through. Sometimes I forget that I even had certain cards, and it's always really fun for me to just kind of sift through them every now and again and think about just old memories attached, where I got them from. You know, I've gone to like Walmart 1,000 times to buy stuff like this, and at the antique store in town I'm able to buy them. I just have collected these from everywhere, and it makes me really happy in a weird way, I guess. Here is an awesome Raichu card. Fun fact, if I haven't said it on this channel before, I love Raichu so much. I love Raichu more than Pikachu. Unpopular opinion there, but Raichu is just such a cute, chunky, adorable little Pokemon, and I can't help but kind of like it a bit better. It's probably in my top 6. It's definitely in the top 10. Raichu is awesome. There's Glammeow, Diglett. Man, a lot of these are so common. I have like so many Inkays. Yes, a Meowstic, evolved form of Esper, I stan. And this Gardevoir card. Very beautiful. Gardevoir EX. I was super happy to get this too because obviously this whole line is amazing. I also adore Gallade. And we've got the Spirit Link. Man, there's just so much here. And I can remember just getting really excited over certain cards too. Pokemon really did just find a way to steal my entire heart. Like, how could you do this to me? This is 24 minutes of flipping through cards. So we've got Tapu Koko. I was so excited about this. He's so cool. And now that I'm actually watching the anime, it's a lot cooler to have him. Here's Beware, one of my Alola favorites. Probably my 3rd or 4th favorite Pokemon ever. Number 2 is Mimikyu. I love this design. I will collect my favorite Pokemon to the end of the earth. Cards like Torchic, Mimikyu, Beware, I always try to snatch up extras of them when I can see them. Yeah, these ones are pretty common. Nothing too exciting. Acerola is a cutie though. I love her. Alright, so that takes me through another tin. And I also have this damaged Shinx card that is sitting aside. It got stained. It was very unfortunate. And I think that brings me to having only one box left. But this one, oof, this one is really full of cards. It's a little bit hefty even from them. So, gotta sift through them now. These are different cards. Those are not Pokemon. Alright, so there's like a little one in here. And then this is also full, so this is gonna be a lot of fun to go through. There's so much here. Shelter, Dratini, oh my. There's a mix of old and new in here as well. They're super old and super recent. And I'm stacking Pokemon cards so high on the desk that they're starting to get in the camera frame. This is a true testament to my addiction. I guess this is more of a video exposing me than anything else. Wow. Oh, that Piplup card is so cute. Piplup, my first ever Pokemon pick. Ah, beautiful. I have a trillion of that Curlia card, jeez. I forget how many copies that I have of certain cards as well. I would kind of want to give some away. Like, I wish I had friends more that I could trade with. Because I don't really need any copies of anything except my top 5 favorites. So, I mean, I would get rid of some of these. Hello, Poplio being adorable, as always. It's really crazy to think just how long in my life I've been collecting all this kind of stuff. And I wonder how long in my life I'll go. I feel like I'll be an old lady still watching anime and enjoying Pokemon and just all kinds of stuff. I'm going to set some of these in this tin to make the stack a little smaller. I'm already adding a ton to it. We have a million fighting energy. My goodness, I guess I need energy cards though. Except I don't actually play. I even have a couple random fake Pokemon cards. It kind of makes me nervous because I don't really know how to determine a fake card from a real card unless it's pretty obvious. So I hope that some of the cards that I've obtained from other people throughout the years aren't just like counterfeit, because I love these. So many people have gifted cards to me or traded with me, just all kinds of stuff. When people used to find out that I was a Pokemon fan, if they had cards or collected themselves, they kind of just worked and, oh, I love this one too. And they helped me get started out. They gave me cards to begin my collection. Oh, adorable Togekiss. And just thinking about the friends that I kind of obtained through Pokemon along the way is also cool in life. Just enjoying something so simple can bring people together. And that's what I love about this series too. That's also something that makes it a feel-good series. I love Quagsire, no matter what anybody says. It just gave me so many people to be able to talk to. And, ooh, Raichu! Ah, we could just be nerdy together, like that. I really want some more nerd friends. Not that I don't have some at college and still that I'm in contact with, but I always just want more people that I can geek out with and talk to about anime, manga, Pokemon games, everything else. I feel like I have a lot of people like that, but it's always good to have around. It used to be that it was the uncool thing to like, and now it seems like more and more people are getting into it. It used to be hard for me to find anybody to talk to it about outside of my immediate group. Ooh, I love these prism designs. They're so cool. I could honestly just stare at all of these forever. Small Blue sleeping is so cute. Yeah, I have a million cards here. I also don't know if any of them are worth anything. If anybody sees something and it is worth something, y'all should let me know, because I don't know a lot about this yet. But I feel like you don't have to know every detail about something to completely love it. Obviously, I just love the series in general, and that's why I collect the cards despite not playing the game yet. All these sparkly ones are so beautiful. Just look at the stack as it gets higher and higher. Duskull's dabbing on all these haters. You can hate on me, but can you stack your Pokemon card collection this high? Maybe this was a horrible video idea. But honestly, I devoted so much time already that, like, can I really back out at this point? Is anybody still No, there's not a soul that's going to watch this entire thing, probably, but am I making it anyway? Yes. Do I really just want to get some content out there? Yes. The YouTube algorithm does push longer videos. So, you know, your girl wants people to come to the channel now that I am back, hopefully. Oh my. I'm still having a lot of technological issues, but I'm doing my best to work through those to still be able to do things. Yeah, this box will end off the video, but there are just still so many cards in it. I kind of want to count how many of these I do actually have, but at the same time, I don't want to do that because we've already flipped through so many. I feel like it's gotta be thousands. Ooh, this Raichu card. I was so happy to see this. Raichu just looked so happy and it made me happy. Spoink is another one that I adore. And Blaziken, of course. Bulbasaur was my Kanto pick, so I will forever love Venusaur. Turtwig's a cutie as well. All the Sinnoh starters were pretty solid. Personally, my least favorite is Chimchar, but they're all pretty solid, like I said. And Chimchar in the anime was pretty great because of the backstory. It was very sad. Poor unfortunate fire types being abandoned a lot. Which is kind of funny considering how popular they are. You wouldn't think that trainers in the universe would be leaving them aside so much, like Chimchar and Tepig. Man, I'm just kind of fumbling at this point. Yeah, it's crazy looking at all of them, but this stack is just so insane. Xerneas. Ooh. I really can't believe it. At this point, Swilus, yes. It makes me wonder how high it can go. I could make a huge house of cards out of these. We have another beautiful Glaceon card. Ooh, the Glaceon GX in a different style. I really like that. We've got the Blaziken here. I freaked out on Kirari Productions channel. Sorry, it's very hard to pronounce his name now, but he is also listed on the side of my channel on my list of friends. You should check out his videos. It's a lot of fun. You can also find all my collaborations with anybody in my playlists tab under stuff I'm in. So just a fun fact there, if you ever want to see me on other people's channels. Alright, this stack is growing way too large. I feel like I have to... Yes. Oh my. I promise I'm being gentle with these. Gosh dang it. Whatever, we'll keep going. Skidoo, Pikachu, Houndour. Oh, I really like this Staraptor. Staraptor is one of those OGs on my first ever Pokemon game team, so I'll always love it. I am a sucker for Gen 4 because that's the first game I was able to play through, Pokemon Diamond. Besides playing very briefly on like Fire Red when a classmate let me play it on the bus for like 5 minutes before I picked Bulbasaur and lost. Wow. I can't even talk at all tonight. Yeah, I lost my battle and he's like, you should have picked Charmander. Ugh. And ever since then, I've still loved Bulbasaur. It is not Bulbasaur's fault that I didn't know how to battle. I was trying to like use Growl or Leer or whatever to try to actually strategize or something, but that's not how it worked out. I loved Stuffle card. Stuffle is one of the cutest new babies to enter the Pokemon world, man. Stuffle and Beware are life. Alright. Got a little guide booklet here. Maybe I should actually read some of the random guidebooks I have one day and learn how to play from them. Or look up YouTube videos. I don't really know what is stopping me. Ooh, this was a great card. This was a birthday gift from Patrick Pyro. I got it in a box collection or something along those lines that he had bought for me. And Rainbow Rares are so beautiful. I wish I could get more cards like that. Anyway, I lost my previous train of thought. So I mean, here we go. This is just crazy. I keep just jumbling up my thoughts and jumping around because sometimes looking at these just takes me back to something completely different. It makes me miss the simple days of my childhood when we were getting banned from trading Pokemon cards on the playground because it was causing arguments for some people. Like, please, bring me back to that period of time in my life where my problems were so simplistic as being upset that I couldn't bring my Pokemon stuff on the playground anymore for recess. Now my problems include paying off college tuition and needing to spend less of my money on Pokemon. Some of these are just so pretty. Yeah, I didn't intend for this to be this long even, but here we are. I still can't help but talk. Honestly, I would have done this as a live stream, but I'm not able to do that on my phone because I believe you need to have like a certain amount of subscribers or something to do it on a mobile phone. And the webcam on my laptop is not functioning for some reason, so I couldn't go live on there. I was able to do that before. I feel like that would have been a better format for this type of video, but since I couldn't do it that way, here we are with this. And now I'm drowning in a sea of Pokemon cards, and it's crazy. I really didn't think this is what I'd be doing with my day. I'm going to make a final stack out of this and put some of these cards back inside, because it really does look like I'm drowning in a sea of Pokemon cards. I also have a couple other random cards in here from Attack on Titan, another series, but that's not what this video is about. This is about my Pokemon addiction that lasts for 40 minutes. Oh my. I really can't believe that I own this many cards. I'm going to rearrange these definitely after the video, but wow. Alright, that clears a little more space to be able to continue. Nidoran, Poliwag. I don't know if I have a lot of old Pokemon cards. I feel like those are the ones that would be worth more. Apparently I waited too long to begin really buying them. It started to become something that I did a lot more often as I grew up, and we'd go to stores and I'd be like, yo, if we're allowed to get one thing, can I get a Pokemon card pack? Look at all these Stuffles. I collected a couple of those at a con too. Yeah, you can tell this is another con one because I have a lot of the ones that I love, like Dino, Esper, so on. Drifloon's another baby I love because of Sinnoh. I have a lot of her as well, I feel like. Palisand, another one on my Sun and Moon team. Sun and Moon was probably the most satisfying Pokemon team that I ever made because it's one of the teams that I focused the least on what types I needed to be able to succeed through the game and more just focused on choosing Pokemon that I really liked. Even though it kind of worked out type-wise anyway, but I did leave myself a little weak in certain areas. It was just one of the nicest teams ever, though. I genuinely loved every member of my team. Nobody felt like they were there just to make me stronger. And since you don't have to have HM slaves in these new generations, it's very convenient. You can do a lot more of what you want with the team, I feel like. Wow. Not that I'm very good competitively. I am actually very awful at battles. I don't know anything about like EV or IV training. I don't really know the best move sets to give to certain Pokemon and all their specialties, so anytime I online battle, pretty much 90% of the time I'd say I lose. I'm really bad. So strangers are constantly just kicking my booty. It's just one of those games that I play because I love it, and I will become the strongest in my own universe. So, that's Attack on Titan, but I have these two fake cards here. You can see Conkeldurr is way stronger than he could ever actually be. It's even written on the back here, I guess the previous owner. And I have a Crom Buskin card. They really tried to make that one look real. Alright, I'm putting a few more of these back into the box. And then I just have one more tiny butterfly box full of cards. And this is the end. We have Salandit to begin with. This is going to have some of my most nostalgic cards in it, probably, because I've been looking for them this whole time. This one's really old. This one's from like 7th grade, and it was damaged when I got it. Oh, man. Oh, I remember. This Piplup card is a little bit older, too. I just remember being given a lot of these to start off my collection by my friends. I felt so honored to be able to get Vaporeon. We've got this Machamp card. Ooh, Heatran, hello. A couple more of these are in sleeves for whatever reason I decided, but we've got Regigigas, Cynthia's Roserade, a holo, that's nice. This Lapras card was always one of my favorites for some reason. When it was given to me, somebody told me that it was special, maybe because it was like a holo. But for some reason I thought that it was like worth a lot. I don't know. I always just cherished it, and Lapras is one of the Pokemon that I will forever adore. Yeah, we've got a lot of hollows up here. Maybe I put them together. Oh, this Shove It card. Ah, oh, so old. I've had some of these for so long in my life. It's almost, oh man, very, very old. A little bit stained, you can see that. Fortress. Man, it's like I'm going through a part of my life in this video almost. I do so many pack openings on here. I feel like I always show when I get new cards, so I'll probably never do a full collection video again, but I just kind of felt like doing it. I've done it on my channel once before when I didn't have nearly as many cards, but I thought that this would be fun for the heck of it. Why not? I just apparently had nothing better to do for an hour today. This is what I choose to do with my time off. Just be nostalgic as heck. Oh man, Monferno's really old too. I really love these Diamond and Pearl cards. It's so nice looking. And Shink's behind it. Oh. They were some of my favorites that I had too. We've got Zekrom, that's cool. Duskull. So this card was one... I don't know if it's this one or a different one. Shoot. My cousin gave me a Duskull card that he just kind of found discarded on the ground, and he knew that I liked Pokemon, so he gave it to me. And now Duskull is one of my babies as well. This is a birthday gift that I got from a friend. They gave me this Japanese Magnemite card, so I put that one in the sleeve to keep safe. Got that cool Jolteon. Krogunk. Houndoom. I like the half art and full art cards too. Pokemon just has such a variety. Oops. This one has a little bit of a bent corner. Yikes. But a very cute Lapras design. I love that. Lucario. I like the way this one looks too. It just makes me so happy to look back through these. This card sleeve is empty, so I could put something in there. And we've got Glaceon, my second favorite evolution baby. I will still stan her forever. We've got this Totodile. I love Totodile so much. I'm using one in Crystal. I haven't completely beaten the game yet. I'm like halfway through it. I was doing progress update videos on my channel as I was going through it, but since I haven't played in a while, that hasn't appeared. I was thinking about hopefully continuing my Shield playthrough soon, because I haven't played any of the game for myself. I really wanted to do everything on my channel with that, so I've just been waiting. And now all of my friends are finally getting Switches and getting the game, and I'm just like, wow, they're all ahead of me now, and I pre-ordered this game and everything. Why have I not played it? I did the same thing with Ultra Moon in a way. I got so excited and I pre-ordered it, and then it just took me so long to start playing it. I actually am on the final trial in Ultra Moon, and I just haven't gotten to that yet either. I don't know why I've been doing that with the Pokemon games recently. It's not like I don't enjoy the series anymore, because I definitely do a lot. I just think that it's probably more to do with being busy. I'm usually either at college or working myself as hard as I can so that I can pay for college, so I don't always have the time to do everything that I want to do. Oh my gosh, the Swirlix card. Swirlix was the first Pokemon that I saw a released design for X and Y, and Swirlix is kind of what made me so excited for X and Y. And then somebody had this card, and I got it from them. And then after a while of X and Y being released, I was able to finally buy a 3DS, and I got Pokemon Y with it. I don't know why. I thought that I would probably put Swirlix on my team, but I didn't end up doing that. Swirlix is one of my favorites still. I love the cute little pink cotton candy design. Speaking of good designs, we got Lopunny. Here's another empty card sleeve. I should put something in there too. I honestly need to buy more card sleeves or like maybe a binder for these. Here's a random ripped in half Pokemon card I found one day and decided to just keep from Zubat. I don't know why I just randomly take these ripped up Pokemon cards and keep them for myself, but I do. Klefki. Good Pokemon in my opinion. Don't care what anybody says. I actually really like Klefki in the design. Don't at me, bro. Alright, we're getting to the end here. I put this Togekiss card in a sleeve. Here's a Galactic Beedrill. I was trying to think of their team name for half a second. Don't know why that would escape me. Like I said, I'm a total beach persino. And this really has approached almost an hour. And people are probably freaking out about me setting Pokemon cards around my desk, like, take care of them better. Listen, I promise you that for the most part, I am very good and gentle with these, but I got very spontaneous and erratic for this video. And now they're just kind of everywhere. Man. Some of these just feel so torn apart. I've gotten these from such a variety of places, so sometimes there were people who took care of them, and sometimes people didn't, and I still ended up with them. Oh my gosh, this Pachirisu card is so old for me too. A friend gave me this at a baseball game with a couple other cards. I remember that. Like I said, I've gotten these from like so many people. It was really cool how it brought me together with so many others. Some series just have a way of bringing friends and good people around. Pokemon is just one of those series with a really good spirit to me. A pretty decent community. I love the way this Articuno card looks. Oh my goodness. We've got Altaria. She's a beautiful one. And then that leads into the rest of my random cards. These are not Pokemon cards. So I guess the last card is Bertha's Rhyperior. So I am going to have to arrange all of these over again. Because, yeah, I have made a huge mess of my desk. I have a Pokemon problem. This video took an hour. My collection took a whole hour to get through. But here we are. So, yeah. What was the point of this? Nostalgia. The fun of it. I really wanted to look through everything again. So I guess I got to do that. What is the price? What a mess. Alright. So I guess I'm going to clean that up. You guys can leave some suggestions for videos that you would like to see in the comments if you would like. I would appreciate them because obviously I make really weird decisions on what it is that I want to do. So let me know what you want to see. And I really hope to see you guys in another video. Like and subscribe for more content, and goodbye.